What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Friday the 5th of July, got confirmed deals to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yes, this episode will be down below in the description box and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, it's a new transfer episode. And finally, in the comment section below, who should be the top 5 rated players on FIFA 20? Right, let's jump into the confirmed deals, and first up we've got James Wilson. He's gone to Aberdeen from Manchester United, it's a free deal and he's signed a 2-year contract. I believe he was playing for them previously as well, but now it's all permanent and yeah, again like I said before, it's a free transfer. Freeman has joined newly promoted Sheffield United from QPR. It's believed to be a fee in the region of £5 million and he signed a 3-year contract. Bolingoli has joined Celtic from Rapid Vienna in Austria for £3 million and he's the cousin of Romelu and Jordan Lukaku. Since selling Ndombele a couple days ago, Lyon have been pretty busy, and a couple days ago, yesterday, they brought in Youssouf Kone. He signed it from Lille and it's cost them €9 million. And it's the second player they bought from Lille as well, because before that they signed Thiago Mendes, who is seen as the Ndombele replacement. Eric Durm has joined Eintracht Frankfurt from Huddersfield after they're relegated. That's a free deal when his contract expired. And Frankfurt signed a second player called Kerr, again, sorry if I said his name wrong by the way, but he has joined them from Bayer Leverkusen and the fee is believed to be around €8.5 million, potentially up to 10 mil, and he has signed a 5-year contract. Raul Thomas has joined Benfica from Real Madrid. They've paid €20 million to get him and he's also signed a 5-year deal. He never made a senior appearance for Real Madrid though, and of course the sale of him for €20 million, it definitely helps with financial fair play to balance the books a little bit. Ocampos has joined Sevilla from Marseille, it's €15 million as a fee, that includes bonuses, and he signed a contract until 2024. And Sevilla brought in a second player yesterday called Koundé, it's from Bordeaux in France, and he's cost them €25 million. Anderson has joined Lyon, or this transfer hasn't been fully announced just yet, I should mention by the way, but basically according to RMC and Gianluca Di Marzio, who are pretty damn reliable, it is a done deal. So we're talking about Anderson, he's joined Lyon from Sampdoria and the fee is €25 million plus €5 million in bonuses. He's undergoing a medical before the end of the week and when it is fully announced I will cover it in a later episode. And next up we've got Gianluigi Buffon. He has now returned to Juventus after a year away to play for Paris Saint-Germain. It's a free transfer and he signed a 1-year contract. I'm not sure if the whole clause of apparently being in there of he's demanding 8 league starts next season or 8 league appearances just so he can beat Paolo Maldini's appearance record. That was going around in reports and stuff, but again, not too sure if it's true, but it seems he's come in as the backup to Wojciech Szczesny. And next up we've got Ayoze Perez. He's gone to Leicester City from Newcastle United, it's a £30 million fee and he's passed his medical. And at the time of recording this video at midday, it hasn't been fully announced just yet, but pretty much like the BBC Sport, Sky Sports, they're saying he has passed the medical and it should have been announced by now. I've said before that I think it's a very good signing from Brendan Rodgers because he came into some very good form, especially towards the end of last season, and Leicester are building a very nice team to watch. And next up we have got one for Chelsea fans, and finally their managerial situation is sorted and they have brought in their legend Frank Lampard. He's joined from Derby and he signed a 3-year contract. Apparently he won't be like judged whatsoever on the first year, which is definitely understandable, like settling into a Premier League club, but on top of that, losing Eden Hazard, not being able to replace him, and essentially having a transfer ban for a whole year. And Chelsea fans have just got to have a bit of patience, which I imagine most of them will do, and the expectations have got to be fairly realistic. I personally don't really know what the target would be for his first campaign, maybe just to get European football. And next up though, according to Via Sport, they said Martin Odegaard will join Real Sociedad on a 2-year loan deal, but there will be no option to buy. The Real Madrid attacker had been in talks with Bayer Leverkusen as well, but has decided to remain in Spain. He believes he'll get more first team opportunities at Real Sociedad over the likes of Bayer Leverkusen, and fair play to him on that front, and I think it'll be a good move for his career. And next up, according to Bild, they're saying Ralph Farman is set to join Norwich City on a loan deal from Schalke. There won't be an option to buy though, and it'll just be a loan deal for 1 year. He has become Schalke's backup goalkeeper, so going to Norwich for next season, I'm assuming he'll be a starter there over Tim Krul. We'll have to wait and see. And now moving on according to Tuttosport, they're saying Inter Milan will turn to Fernando Llorente if they fail to secure a move for AS Roma striker Edin Dzeko. They have given it a few more weeks potentially to get the Bosnian in, but if they can't get him, they'll turn to the free agent instead. Llorente has worked with Antonio Conte as well previously at Juventus briefly, so for a plan B off the bench he proved last season he can be very effective. And next up, according to La Repubblica, they're saying Chinese Super League side Shanghai Shenhua have made a fresh approach for Roma's Stefan El Shaarawy. The first offer was believed to be around 13 million euros or around that mark, and it was rejected by the capital club, but the report suggests the Chinese club could be back for more. They want to secure a star name before their transfer window closes on July 31st, and they're now said to have upped their bid to 20 million euros, offering the player a 3-year contract worth 12 million euros per season. There could be bonuses on top of the 12 million, but apparently El Shaarawy doesn't want to go to China and he wants to stay in Italy. There is a potential he could sign a new contract because as of right now, just 1 year remaining on his current deal. And next up, according to Bild, they're saying PSG are closing in on a 15 million euro deal for Borussia Dortmund's Rafael Guerreiro. He's in the last year of his contract now, that's why the fee is relatively low. Borussia Dortmund are interested in Juventus and former Bayern Munich striker Mario Mandzukic, that's according to Calcio Mercato. His second season in the Bundesliga was his best ever in front of goal, so it could work out for both parties. It doesn't mention a fee, but Dortmund are still looking to add to their squad next season, despite bringing in a fair few new signings. And next up, according to the Mirror, they're saying Arsenal is set to make a second bid for Celtic left-back Kieran Tierney. The Gunners have had one bid of £15 million rejected and are ready to move back in with a bid of £22 million in the coming days. The London side are hoping to fight off interest from Napoli, with the Serie A side having shown an interest in the 22-year-old. And next up we have two stories about Paul Pogba, and first up is according to Marca in Spain. They're saying Juventus are looking to counter Real Madrid's interest in Paul Pogba by offering Manchester United Paulo Dybala. Real have offered Gareth Bale for the France international, which has prompted the Serie A champions to offer up the Argentina international. It's possible though that either Alexandro or Matuidi could be used in a potential deal for Pogba, since the arrival of Mauricio Sarri has added uncertainty to both players' futures. And Gazzetta dello Sport do mention that if they were to offer Dybala, it'd be the player as well as 60 to 70 million euros offered to United. But United instead, they want just cash, they want 150 million euros and that's it. But then Marca, the same publication, did say earlier on yesterday, on Thursday, that Pogba is set to hand in a transfer request to Manchester United today. It's to let him join Real Madrid in a huge £120 million transfer. So 48 hours ago, he was rumored to be going back to Juventus, and the same publication 24 hours after saying he's got his sights set on Real Madrid. And next up, according to Sport, they're saying Barca are ready to listen to offers for at least 50 million euros for 25-year-old France international defender Samuel Umtiti. He is a target for Manchester United, but he has said last month that he can't see himself going anywhere basically this window, and he pretty much wants to stay. Mundo Deportivo are saying Tottenham are pushing hard to secure a deal for Giovanni Lo Celso and have sent Real Betis an improved offer which is close to 75 million euros. But Sky Sports are saying the complete opposite, mentioning that the talks between both Tottenham and Betis, as of right now they are off. That's because both clubs failed to agree on a price, but they may go back into talks later on the window if they can sell Christian Eriksen. Sport claim that Marcelo has received offers to leave Real Madrid this summer and is now open to the idea of moving on. Initially, when Ferland Mendy was announced, apparently Marcelo basically wanted to stay and somewhat fight for his future, but now there's interest there from Juventus, Arsenal, AC Milan and Paris Saint-Germain. Wanda Nara, who is Mauro Icardi's wife and also agent, she met up with Juventus' director Fabio Paratici. The meeting took place on Tuesday to discuss a potential €60 million move to the Serie A champions. That's according to reports in Italy as well as the Daily Mail. Now, other outlets are saying that Icardi wants to stay at Inter, but he feels he's now being forced out. Marca are saying Liverpool's interest in Real Madrid midfielder Dani Ceballos has grown in the last weeks. Unlike other clubs, Liverpool are not interested in a low move. Instead, they want a direct transfer, which has personally been asked by Jurgen Klopp. And Marca also mentioned that Spurs and Arsenal are definitely more convenient and easier transfers for Real Madrid to pull off because they only want a loan deal. A very short one from Sky Sports is that Arsenal have up to £70 million available to make an improved bid for Crystal Palace forward Wilfried Zaha. Tottenham are reportedly ready to include Toby Alderweireld in a deal with AS Roma as they continue their pursuit of Italian international Nicolo Zaniolo. According to the Daily Mail, Mauricio Pochettino is ready to sacrifice a 30-year-old central defender in order to facilitate the move for Zaniolo, a midfielder who Spurs are desperate to secure. Alderweireld does currently have a £25 million buyout clause in his contract, and any team can activate that between now and a certain date in, I think it's July. But Roma are also looking for a centre-back replacement for Kostas Manolas, who joined Napoli earlier this week. Manchester United's move for Bruno Fernandes has taken a step closer now, as his agent has flown into England after agreeing a £100,000 a week contract over the phone. That source is going to be Gazzetta dello Sport, and United's first bid was quite low at around £30 to £35 million. Sporting won over 50. And now Sky Italy are saying Juventus have made an offer for De Ligt as worth an initial £49.3 million plus £9 million in add-ons. The reason the bid is actually considered low is because they've already agreed a deal with the Ajax captain on a 5-year contract, and they've given him €12 million a season. The second to last one of the episode is going to be Ander Herrera officially becoming a Paris Saint-Germain player. It's a free transfer from Manchester United after his contract expired. He's wearing the number 21 shirt and he's on a 5-year contract. And the final one of the episode is about Arjen Robben. Now, obviously he was leaving Bayern Munich and would have been a free transfer this summer, but instead of joining another team, he's now officially retired from football. He'll definitely go down as a legend of the game because he's won so much and he's also performed at such a high level for such a long time. And as for FIFA 20, maybe, hopefully at least, we can get an icon card. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and pressing the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer episode. And finally, in the comment section below, who should be the top 5 rated players on FIFA 20? So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.